I love Calèche. It's something super super elegant about this perfume. Very dreamy, very silky. Bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you today for another perfume review. And today I'm going to review an iconic perfume. This is such a classic French perfume. This is a beautiful floral aldehyde perfume. It's very intense with a unique vintage old school direction. It's powdery, it's clean, it's dry, it's silky and creamy on the dry down. This is such a classy, such an expensive and elegant perfume, super feminine too. So I'm going to review today CALECHE Soie de Parfum. Look at how beautiful, chic, cute the bottle looks. It's very nice. So I got a vintage bottle. This perfume is not discontinued. You can still find Hermes CALECHE Soie de Parfum online or on the website of Hermes. So what makes this perfume so unique and original is that Hermes decided to launch their first perfume with CALECHE in 1961. So this is the first perfume launched by Hermes. Hermes is a French brand, luxury fashion house. I'm gonna say super luxury. It's not the low or the middle luxury section. This is super luxury. They make beautiful handbags, beautiful clothes, and most of the handbags is also handmade in France, in Paris. But what I love about Hermes, it's not only, you know, of course it's luxury, it's expensive, it's beautiful, but it's super elegant. I love Hermes style because it's always clean, always impeccable, and very, very elegant. There's something super dreamy, super elegant about Hermes. Hermes collection, you know, the clothes, the handbags, but especially also the perfume. Hermes perfume are very special, very unique, and they all smell very good. I don't know one single Hermes perfume that I don't like or I find, you know, not very well made or well blended. They are all beautiful perfume, and also even the modern, the new collection, the new perfume from Hermes, they also very beautiful perfume. But this one is super special because this is the first perfume that Hermes decided to launch, and it represents very well what is the Hermes style and the Hermes, you know, direction. So this perfume is a beautiful aldehyde floral perfume with a very intense iris powdery direction. If you don't like iris, if you don't like aldehyde powdery perfume, I don't think you're gonna love this one. It has also a very green aromatic direction, and this perfume reminds me a lot of Miss Dior. Even Miss Dior has something probably more earthy or a little bit more toxic than this one. This one is more creamy, buttery on the dry down, but they are very, very similar. When I first smelled this perfume, I really recognize the Miss Dior direction. They are very, very similar. Even Miss Dior has something probably a little bit more aromatic. So it's clean, it's silky, it's pristine, and it opens with a very beautiful, sparkling aldehyde notes. This aldehyde is not soapy. It's not a soapy aldehyde, but it's a very floral, rounded, creamy aldehyde on the opening. It's a beautiful, beautiful aromatic opening note with this very powdery aldehyde, very intense, very easy on the opening. And the bubbly aldehyde, bubbly creamy aldehyde gets more and more, I'm gonna say, greener, floral, and a little bit mossy on the dry down. And of course, on the base, you're gonna find this very buttery, creamy sandalwood, also with some woodsy and ambery notes on the base. It's a beautiful, very feminine, very elegant aldehyde perfume. And they call it Soie de Parfum. They don't call it, you know, Eau de Parfum. So there's something super silky about this perfume. And I think it's the combination of the sandalwood and the iris too. So let's start to smell this perfume while I'm describing the note, the direction and the style. Yeah, it's very Hermes. It's clean, it's super powdery. I'm not gonna say it's fresh. There's nothing soapy or fresh in the aldehyde on the opening. The aldehyde is very silky, very floral, very powdery, and you get these aromatic notes on the opening with a cypress, which is different compared to Miss Dior. I get exactly the same opening with Miss Dior, but the clary sage gives something probably a little bit greener, more aromatic. But I also get an aromatic note on the opening. Miss Dior and CALECHE they are very similar. I'm like, yeah. And the rooty vetiver joins forces with oak moss, beautiful also musk and civet on the base, so a little bit animalic too. And the buttery, creamy sandalwood. Ah, this is very romantic, very dreamy. It's a beautiful day perfume. Yeah, you got this very luxury feeling. That's why I love aldehyde perfume. There's something super luxury because the aldehyde gives a feeling of pristine grooming. You know, this very expensive soapy bar you find in 5-star hotel of very expensive place. And you can't stop thinking, okay, it smells super good, it smells clean, it smells pristine, it smells luxury. It's exactly the same thing you got with CALECHE. There's something very clean, very pristine, very luxury, very silky about this perfume. It's soft, it's aromatic green, very powdery with the iris, and at the same time it's very soft, very silky on the dry down. It's elegant, it's romantic, it's discreet. So this is a discreet perfume. There's nothing tacky, nothing heady with this perfume, nothing overwhelming, but at the same time it's very alluring. This is a very alluring perfume, and like Miss Dior, very discreet feminine perfume, and at the same time the smell is so unique, so original, and at the same time super elegant, super chic. So this is a very aristocratic, also noble perfume. There's something super aristocratic, super elite about this perfume, because, you know, there's nothing warm. The iris tends to be a little bit cold, actually. It's very powdery but very cold. The aldehyde is rich, but not really opulent. It's not an opulent aldehyde. It's very rich, very intense on the opening. And you got this green aromatic also note with the cypress, the vetiver. And the creamy, the sandalwood, you know, is not an oriental sandalwood. I'm going to say it's more creamy, more buttery, more silky, super soft sandalwood. On the top notes, I got the aldehyde. I got this aromatic cypress, which reminds me a little bit of Miss Dior because of that actually, but cypress is a little bit probably less aromatic than clary sage. So, but still you get this aromatic direction on the opening. The neroli, the bergamot, the orange blossom, the lemon and the mandarin on the opening. So it's fresh, it's fruity. Fresh, fruity, floral on the opening, very powdery with the aldehyde. On the middle you get this super powdery iris. The iris in this perfume is very intense. You got the indolic ylang-ylang, the rose, the gardenia, so a little bit of white indolic white flower, the jasmine, the lily of the valley, of course. And on the base it's a little bit spicier, woodsy, mossy also, with the oak moss, the creamy sandalwood, the vetiver, the cedar, the musk, the amber, and a little bit of tonka, so a little bit of sweetness also on the base. I think this is a perfect day perfume if you don't know, or if you don't know what to wear. Don't know what to wear or what to spray. This is a basic, because with this perfume you smell expensive, you smell clean, you smell fresh, you smell good. You look impeccable with this perfume. This is such an elegant elegant, unique perfume. So it's green, it's aromatic, it's very powdery, very aldehyde. This is an aldehyde perfume, so don't forget that the aldehyde is very intense, but it's a floral and not a soapy aldehyde like in Chanel No. 5. But it smells so good. There's something very dreamy about this perfume, very romantic, very French. Yeah, Calèche has something definitely very French. Beautiful day perfume according to me, you know, a basic, such a classic perfume. So I hope you enjoy this review. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget also to watch my other reviews. Don't forget to leave also a comment. I will be very interested to know what you think about Calèche by Hermes. If you have also any other suggestion, don't hesitate. And I see you very soon for another perfume review. Bye!